Well, I do have to ask you about
Mm-hmm.
one bit of advice. My family goes to these buffets,
Mm-hmm.
and I see all this food. It's all stuff that I
Oh,
really want to eat.
yeah.
What do I do with that?
I really hear you. Those all-you-can-eat buffets are really hard, aren't they?
Yeah.
Because I know every other week I take my mother after church to the Four Seasons buffet, and you know how big that one
Right,
is.
right, right,
It can be really overwhelming, can't it?
right,
Yeah.
right.
Yeah, I get it.
So, what do you do? I mean, you want to eat this and you want to eat that.
Well,
You
I'll
want
tell
to.
you what I do.
Okay.
What I do is when I first get there, I look at all the tables and I see what's there, and then I just pick and choose a few things that I'm going to get that particular week, and I just get those and put them on the plate. Would that be helpful?
Yeah, I think I could try that.
Okay,
The
well,
problem
why
is.
don't you give it a try,
Okay.
at least?
All right.
Okay.
Okay. I have one issue I really need some help on. My family goes to these open buffets, and I go there and I always eat more than I should, and I eat stuff that I shouldn't be eating, or not. I eat more of it, and I don't know how to control that, how
Yeah.
to handle that.
So I really hear you. I know they are very hard, aren't they? And so what you're saying is you want to figure out a way to control
Right.
the the situation. Well, you know what would really help me understand a little bit more about what goes on for you at the buffets, what it is that gets in the way that causes you to eat more than you really need at that time.
Well, there are a couple things. One is that I paid the money for it, and I'm paying for my family, and I feel like I deserve to eat all the stuff
Right,
because I
so
paid for it.
that's one of the issues that's
Right.
important to you, that you
Right.
feel like you deserve it and you ought to eat it. So
Right.
we're going to have to figure out a way to work with that, aren't
Yeah,
we?
that would be.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's certainly a feeling I have. Then the other problem is that if I take it all, and my wife talks to me about this, but it's very hard for me. If I put it on my plate, I feel like I have to eat it
Oh,
because I
so
was punished for not eating
you're a
food when I
clean
was a
plate
kid.
guy.
Absolutely. So,
Absolutely. Well, that's another thing we could work on too. We could have you practice leaving some on your plate, for example. Do you want to work on that?
I'm happy to work on it, but I think that would be very difficult for me to break that habit. It would be
Okay.
very difficult.
So maybe that wouldn't be the first habit we work on.
I think that's probably right.
Okay, so we want to work on some other things. We'll be working on what you're putting on the plate.
Right. I think.
And how you choose the foods, and what do you say to yourself as you're getting to the buffet about
Yeah.
getting your money's worth and things like that.
I think that would
Okay.
be useful if I
That
could do
would
that.
be
Right.
particularly useful. Okay, well, let's work on strategies around that. Okay,
Okay.
great.
Great. Thanks.